As for our next story, the US ping-pong team recently competed in communist China in an epic struggle of communism versus capitalism. The game was warranted by both President Nixon and Mao of China. Nixon's hope in doing this was to ease tensions in the ongoing Cold War. And on April 10th, the team of 9 players were the first Americans to set foot in Red China in over 20 years. Let's get a further insight of this story with our reporter, Jack McMiddleclass.
That's right, sir. Our teammates have just made their way to the Chinese state. They have just arrived on, what was it, Thursday? April 10th, but unfortunately, they are suffering from the negatives of communism under Mao. As you can see from this direct picture from Soviet Russia, they'll have to wait at least 700 days just to buy a taco.
But enough of that. Here come the players now. And here to destroy the competition is the USA team. But it doesn't look like the Chinese are gonna go down without a fight.
Let's do this!
Yeah! Haha, looking confident as always, USA. However, on the other side, it looks like the Chinese actually have a ping-pong battle made of cardboard. Oh, what? Really? Well, we have just received new information that all but one of the players is able to make it to the match today for the fact that they are all still waiting in line for a new paddle. But on another note, the 2 team captains are going in for a handshake. Amazing, the first physical interaction between America and China in over 30 years. Historical moments like this are some things you don't get to see every day. But it looks like the game is about to start.
The Cold War, a 30-year struggle between the Soviet Union and the US. If this game proves anything, it's that the small things have potential to go a long way. This little game proved itself by helping to stop the Cold War. I'm sure everybody can learn a thing or two from this ping-pong diplomacy. The meaningfulness of this match shows no better than in the final point.
Looks like the Chinese have slipped away with a victory today. Now for some after-game interviews.
How do you think you played during the game?
I think I played pretty much perfect. I think the ref made some pretty bad calls.
And how do you think you played? Good.
Do you think that the relationship between the Chinese and the US will be strengthened through this diplomatic experience?
Yeah, probably, but I still think America's pretty much a lot better.
Same question, sir. I feel that the diplomatic relationship between China and the US will be strengthened through this game, and I feel the respective citizens will feel much, much safer. Of course, we'll have to take other actions beside this, but this is a step towards diplomacy. Hello again, this is Jack McMiddleclass here, and I'm here to commemorate the 1-year anniversary of ping-pong diplomacy. Only now can we see the true impact of this event. It was called the week that changed the world. The ping heard around the globe. We can also assume that the Chinese invited the US to China mainly to hint at to their hostile neighbors of a possible shift in alliances. Also, the US team, wanting a rematch, is arranging a game here in the US. Well, that's all the time I have. I'm shifting over to Marshall. Jack McMiddleclass, signing out.
Nixon has now made plans to visit Communist Russia and Communist China in the future for summit meetings. His plans are to improve relations with these countries. This is Marshall, signing off. KFB 7L932 News.
Perfect.